Before coming to uni, I had a couple of financial decisions to make. I knew that the government would cover my tuition fees, but would my maintenance loan cover my cost of living? Luckily, my college were very good at informing us about the process of applying for student finance and the importance of doing so before the deadline. They helped us to understand how much we could expect to get from our maintenance loan based on things like our household income. I found the process of applying for student finance quite simple. My top tip would be if you're having a parent or guardian support your application, which most people do, to have them present while you're applying because there might be a couple questions that you need their help answering. For example, I had to ask my mum about our household income because I didn't know the answer to that question. Luckily, there are also plenty of resources out there to help you whilst you're doing your application. The application itself is relatively simple, but if you're confused on anything, the gov.uk website and the Student Finance website itself has plenty of information to sort of help guide you through the process. They also have extra information about your eligibility for things like a disability allowance and allowances if you have children, as an example. Don't be afraid to reach out for extra support if you need it. You can always ask your teachers, and either they'll be able to help you out or they can point you in the right direction. It's a super important application, so if you feel you need the help, don't be afraid to ask for it.
Before starting at university, I had to first think about how I would fund my degree and whether this was something that would be sustainable. This led to me inquiring about student finance, which my sixth form at the time were very supportive with, particularly because they took the time to explain to their students how the system worked and the most effective way to use it. This ultimately led to my decision of allowing student finance to cover the cost of my tuition fees alongside my maintenance fees, some which I will pay back in the future. After making the decision to use student finance to pay these fees, I then had to have various conversations with my parents regarding their annual income, amongst other things, so that my application to student finance was representative of my current financial situation.